We're finishing up this bathroom today. I've got a quick coat of paint to put on it, and then we're gonna jump into doing tile.
We've got this beautiful tile from Riad Tile. We'll drop their link below. It's handmade and cement, so we're excited to get it in.
Before we tile in here, we want to finish painting. We've got it all primed, all the shiplaps up, everything's ready to go there. But we went ahead and invested in an airless sprayer. It's designed to work with the gallon or 5-gallon bucket sizes. It's more of an industrial style sprayer. We picked this up because it was going to be about $70 to rent a sprayer from Home Depot. This is the Kraus & Becker airless paint sprayer. You can pick these up at Harbor Freight with a coupon. Ours was 165 bucks. I figure if I rent the sprayer from Home Depot twice, I've almost made my money back on it. And it has really good reviews online. It actually has 5 stars from a lot of places. So I figure, hey, try it out, see how it goes. Because I've got to paint the whole interior of the house, the exterior of the house, the interior of the addition, the exterior of the addition. So this thing will probably get a workout. If it works well and we like it, I'll do a full review on it and show you guys how to use it and go through all the steps. So what I've got here is a Hardy-Backer cement board. This is a 1/4 inch thick. It comes in 4x8 foot sheets. And I'm just laying out my room so that I can hopefully cut this all in one piece and fit it in. I may have to cut it into 2 sections. I'm not sure that I can squeeze it in and drop it down over the flange for the toilet all in one fell swoop. So if I do, I'm gonna have to cut it along this way here.
So Zeb's over there working on that backer board, and I'm over here with shiplap, just cleaning it all up. I'm gonna get the broom out and the shop vac and just do a little cleaning because Zeb's gonna be busy tiling and he's only gonna need my help every now and then.
This is a special scoring knife. It's made for cement board. I'm just gonna score it here. And probably do a couple passes, and then it should just snap right where I've scored it. Should. That's the hope. All right, got this pulled out to the edge of the table. Just gonna snap it. Now I gotta cut this circular hole. The jigsaw works, but this blade probably won't cut wood well after this. We've got multi-set. It's just an economical thin set. I think it was like $13 for a 50-pound bag. And we're gonna mix up the whole bag. It takes about 6 quarts of water.
Alright, so before we have to put the hardy board on, we've got to get the thin set on, and that is what Zeb is doing right now. It's kind of the consistency of mud pie.
Pancake batter, like a
That
thick,
is a thick, like a waffle batter.
maybe.
Yeah, waffle batter for sure. If it's too wet, it takes too long to set up, and it doesn't hold its form and spreads out too much. So the right consistency is really important. And we should just claim that Zeb and I have not done tile for many years. I haven't tiled since Harrington was, gosh, when he was
5.
5? Yeah, so about 11 years ago.
He's 17 now.
Yeah, 11 years ago, Zeb was up here in Utah working, and we had a house we were going to rent out. So my dad, who is a general contractor, who was too old to work but old enough to tell me what to do, sat in a chair. And I did 2 bathrooms and a laundry room all by myself. They weren't the best job in the world, but so much better than the vinyl that was in there. And I was worried that the vinyl would rip with the renter, so I thought tile would hold up better. And it did. So what Zeb's doing is he's just smoothing it out with a trowel. You want it to be nice and even, so when you put your cement board on, it's not all wonky. So what are you doing right now?
What this does is it makes it all nice and level.
He's using the opposite side with the teeth, and it's raking it, and then that will make it more level than if he just made it smooth.
What happens is it removes the excess and it gives you a pocket in there for it to spread out when you put the tile or the backer board on top.
That's the official answer.
That's the official answer. I'm sure that there's going to be tile guys that watch this and be like, no, bro.
Our next door neighbor is a professional tile guy. We'd have him help us, but he's already working.
I'm about ready to get him over here.
All right, Zeb's got it even. He's just getting out some of the high spots, and then we'll be ready to set down our cement board. Luckily for me, we're putting some pretty big, thick molding. If he gets a little thin set on the edge, no big deal.
Oh yeah, we're doing 4-inch trim all the way around this thing.
Okay, Zeb says we have one shot of this, so hopefully I'm filming correctly. Oh gosh, where are you gonna step?
I might have to step in the middle of it and then redo it. Yep.
Oh. That's awkward. Okay, now you may hand you the trowel. Take your shoe off. I got that, thanks. Yeah, I'm holding your shoe and I've got the camera. That's just fixing his little footprint situation. Good thing we dry fit this, right? Oh, you're getting all over my wall. Look at that.
We'll have to wipe that off with a sponge or something.
That's alright.
Okay.
I know a girl who can paint it. Shimmy it down. Shimmy it down. Alright. Carefully. You don't want to push too hard, right?
Once it's on down here, it's good.
Alright. I was just squishing it to the corner. I'm going to go hose off your shoe. Alright.
So what I'm doing here, I've got some screws. You want to keep them about 1 inch away from the edge. And that's going to hold that down real nice. You want to make a grid about every 8 inches, you want to put a screw. This will help keep it from flexing or moving with the underlayment and cracking your tile. These screws I'm using are rock-on 1.25 inch screws. They're made for cement board. So the cement board, once you get that set, you want to leave it for about 24 hours so that the thin set can dry. And now I'm going to run a row of tile down here, and I'm going to use this level to keep my lines straight. And on these cement tiles, you want to wet them on the back before you lay them down. Otherwise, they'll suck all the moisture out of your thin set and it won't get good adhesion. On these cement tiles, you don't want to hit them with a rubber mallet. You just kind of want to press them down in because they can crack if you hit them with a rubber mallet. So we're using 1 1/16 spacers. That'll keep our pattern nice and consistent, but it will also give us a little bit of room to get some grout in there.
So this one is going to go like that. Okay, flip it. Nope, flip it. There you go, the way I handed it to you.
I forgot to tell you, you're supposed to line the back of the tile as well with thinset. The best practice on this is to clean around the edge so that you don't get a bunch of thinset coming up through your grout line.
So we're getting ready to cut these tiles, and we're making sure the pattern is correct on the floor, so we're cutting off the right side. And Zeb is just using a straight edge to mark where the tile will come down.
The tricky part is to make sure that we got them cut right.
Yeah, now's the, make sure that the right side goes where. Alright, showing the up close and personal scrapage here. Did you do the correct cut?
Oh, it's cut great.
We were hoping it would be level, but then we failed to take into account that we were going to have to use a cement backer board, and then that ruined our whole world. That's all right. So now that we've got this middle area done, we're actually going to start middle back and work our way out because Zeb has tiled himself into a hole. And I'm much smaller and more apt to fit in holes, but he is better at lining things up. So that's why I am the tile wetter and assistant. He's the tile layer. He's just using the level to make sure that all the tiles are at the same height. As thick as these tiles are, you have to be super careful to make sure that they're level.
Just don't want any lips that'll like catch your toe in the night or anything
Ugh.
like that.
Nobody wants that. So while Zeb's over there getting the thin set laid out, I'm prepping these cement tiles, just using a sponge to get them wet. And then as I hand them to him, I'm wiping each and every tile off so that way they're a little cleaner when they go down, because then once we've got them all down, when they're set, we'll have to wash them and seal them before we can grout them. Because these are handmade tiles, you want to use multiple boxes at one time, so that way if there's any variation, you can mix them up and they'll all look good together. And it's the right direction.
Yeah, that one got cut right. It's a little tight, but I'm not going to sweat it here in this very back corner.
Yeah, nobody's going to be looking back there. Just lay it down. If somebody gets on their hands and knees and looks under the sink, then they care more than I do.
Behind your basket situation?
Yeah. Or I may even have a curtain. So nobody may even see that if I put a curtain on it. Or a skirt.
So this is going to be the cut around where the drain for the toilet goes, and I'm just going to kind of feather it up. It won't be a perfect cut, but I can just take some pliers or like some tile nibs and break that around so that it's a round angle. I'm going to cut most of it out. That's good enough. This jagged edge will be hidden up underneath the toilet. Just like that, it fits right around that toilet drain.
All right, guys, we are that much closer to getting this half bath finished. All that needs to be done is we're going to seal the tile, do the grout, seal the tile again, 24 hours in between. Of course, we'll film it, so make sure you hit that notification button so you don't miss the videos. This is Riad Tile. We're gonna drop the link below. It's the Fleur pattern, 8-inch, and it's an acoustic, or acoustic? Is it acoustic?
Not acoustic.
Acoustic.
Yes.
It's an acoustic handmade cement tile. It was easy to put in, definitely something you can use for a DIY project.
So showed the paint spray at the first of the video. It worked out really well. Once we get around to spraying the rest of the house, I'll do a full DIY tutorial on how to use that.
Next week, you're gonna see us use a ton of products from JamiRayVintage.com. We're gonna be finishing up our projects and getting ready to open up our shop. Be sure to hit that notifications button, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Hit the subscribe button.